Good and pleasant morning to you, my fans and viewers. It's a pleasure to be here once again with another broadcast of the Railbird Corners, a subsidiary of the Caymanas Paradise platform. Yes, we are here, and as you see, I am alone again. Mr. Fender is absent for obvious reason, and we are apologizing for his absence. We're going to go straight into the selections as we are wasting no time in getting into it. We always start with our bankers. So, banker program, banker it is. Our first banker on the program is race number 4, horse number 8, always right. Yes, I'm going to take always right as a banker here with the fact that she's fighting fit within herself. She did run a good 5 straight race when finishing second and last. That was a pretty good race because she was drawn unfavorably drawn on the number one from at the number one post, and she's now down in the handicaps. She's given everything. She's drawn on the outside, not expecting to face any impediment. So we are looking for always right to emerge here and capitalize and being a good banker for us here with Richie Shakes for trainer Michael Marlowe. Yes, look for a good challenge from number 6 workout crew who ran pretty prominent in the 5 straight race. This is a more relaxed trip and it could be better for her. So look for her to be of good worth here. Look for number 4, Jack Daniel with Everton Stone for Patrick Lynch. He came off a break on last and he did not get it right, but could be on his way to getting it better here. So look for Jack Daniel to contest well here. Yes, we are going to expect number 7, Charming Sound, who is now a little more up in the handicap with Dane Dawkins, a more experienced rider. So we are looking for Charming Sound to do herself proud here. Last but not least, we are going to look for number 1, Blitz Strike with Radish Roman and trainer Al Brown, and Power for Highness with this light impost to still worth much consideration. So, but in and when everything is said and done, in the end, we are taking always right solidly as a banker here on the outside with Richie Shakes. So our first banker is race number 4, horse number 8, always right. Our next banker on the card is race number 9, horse number 10, Commander Z. We have been working with Commander Z for a while, and he has been proving pretty costly, disappointing in several cases. But we are still giving him another chance to make a mark here. He's looking good at exercise, he's looking sharper, he's lightened up in himself, he's looking more elastic. So I'm expecting more elasticity from him, and I'm looking for Commander Z and Radish Roman, the champion jockey for trainer Spencer Chung, to emerge here and get a good win for us on this platform as a banker. We're going to look for challenges from number 6, James, who run good 5 straight races in the past. Look for number 5, Bulletproof Coffee, who's coming off a little layoff, but she's in at a good handicap and she is capable enough. So look for her to be of some competition here. Look for number 4, Justin Big Time, who ran pretty well in his prominent in his first 2 races at this group. Came 4th in the first one when he chased closely and still ended up in 4th. Last time he chased a good Mamma Mia and is back here fit and nice with Dane Dawkins back on board. Look for this Dane Dawkins and Gary Sobriety combination to prove competitive. Another Gary Sobriety, number 3, Cookie Day and Night, could be of good worth. He did well in a 5 straight race. recently, and look for him. Even with the 7 pound kilo, he can be effective. There we go, completing our two bankers. Our first banker was race number 4, horse number 8, always right. And the second one of 2 was race number 9, horse number 10, Commander Z. So we are going to go into the individual first choices. And we have 2 for you on this day, the 6th of September 2025. So we are going to give you our first individual first choice in this 3-year-old maiden condition race for 7 furlong. Number 1, Dan Kwesi with Clive Lynch for trainer Barrington Bernard. Yes, we are looking for Dan Kwesi to do something here. He has shown that he can beat these horses based on his past company. He's looking good in himself. He look a little bit improved, and with time you know that maturity can give them a chance to improve within themselves. So I'm looking for number 1, Dan Kwesi, to be my first individual first choice with Clive Lynch here for Barrington Bernard. I am expecting the fast closing Cosme, who close fast and last, to be of good worth, be effective in a race of this nature. He's given a half a furlong more to travel, or maybe a furlong more to travel, but I know the strip is more extended, and I am looking for Cosme with AJ Allen for trainer Anthony Baba Nunes to be effective here, as I say before. Number 5, Papi Yuso with Dicky Cardenas, another Baba Nunes entry. Look for him to run pretty well, as he was noted making good progress in the end when he last ran. So look for Papi Yuso to be contesting pretty strong. Look for number 10, Slam Sharp, to get in the mix here. Slam Sharp did run a good second to Pretty Sassy, came back with a more disappointing like 4th, but he is looking good, and he is good enough to run with these based on his past company. So I'm going to give Slam Sharp a chance to come and get his head in the picture here. But I'm going to stick with Dan Kwesi to be my first individual first choice. Race number 5, horse number 1, Dan Kwesi. Look for my next individual first choice, as I kind of jumped the gun, because this is race number 1, horse number 5, Girl of the Butcher. This is an oversight. So I said 5th race before first race, but which I should have said before the 5th race. But I'm going to go to race number 1, horse number 5, Girl of the Butcher with Tanika Wolf and trainer Patrick Chinalow Fong to get the better of these. This race is a little trashy in terms of ability and potential, and the top horses. We're looking for Girlie the Butcher to just get away from these in this 4-year-old maiden condition race. She has been running recently. She has raced within her capacity. She has raced under her belt. That is the term. And we are looking for her to be of good substance to our program here. So big up yourself, Tanika Wolf, and another win. I'm giving you this one before it come. So number 5, Girlie Butcher. Girlie the Butcher is taken as a real winner here. Look for number 3, Undeclared War, to give good fight here. He's in with the good handicap at 109 pounds. But I still think Girlie the Butcher may get up here before him. Look for number 4, This Above All. Several people may not know about this above all, but this race is a weak race, and horses with any little thing within them can do something among companies such as these. So we are gonna look for this above all to run an improved race here. Number 7, Warrior Stamp, did come 4th and last, and could be looking to get closer here. Even so, same so with Bossy Girl, who came 4th and last and looking to do better. this race is not consist of any big, strong, good quality horses. So we are gonna take Girly the Butcher to top these and be our second individual first choice. As you see, when it comes to our outsider part, Mr. Fender would be chipping in, and this is another reminder that this will always remind you that Mr. Fender is absent, and we are still showing some courtesy to apologize for his absence. We are going to go to our final part of the program, our outsider, and we are going to start out with race number 2, horse number 6, Heroin. Yes, this one is proving really difficult and disappointing at times. She ran a dismal race when she was last at the races. But I think she has it within her to do something here, and I'm going to take a risk and chance to give her, privilege her to get back in the mix here and be of good substance to us, even in our exotics. She still has a chance to win, so take it as I'm telling you. Look for good support and good run from, we're giving good support to number 3, Casual Peach, who ran well last, half a little break and won. Looking for back-to-back races here with Tyrese and the Safaric Matty, and we're looking for her to compete well. Look for a good opposition from number 2, Nalas Bushman, the closer of the pack, and he's gonna be closing well, but I expect Heroin to do something and get away before he arrives. We're looking for number 4, Last Dance, and number 7, Bad Investment, who came second and third to this Casual Peach. So we have 3 runners from the same event in this race. So one has a chance, the next 2 still can be considered. So look for good competition from them. But Heroin is my first outsider on the day. My final outsider is race number 6, horse number 4, Al Mastilis. We kind of come to an agreement. Miss Michelle Ibanks and I, we came to an agreement in using this Almastelis because 2 heads are better than 1. We are seeing Almastelis out there. It's 2 pair of eyes seeing him here. And we are going to give him a chance to do us well and prove both of us good for this platform. This Almastelis is working nicely. I think I did take him as an outsider in his recent race, and I'm gonna take him again because I saw something and I am hoping for him to deliver. Look for the good winning runs to come from number 10, Easy Money, who got beat close last after he was a little unfortunate in the early stages of the race. He was left behind a little, but he came charging in the end and got beat pretty close. Look for number 8, Sash On. Sash On did not run the race we expect her to run. She ran below expectations in the circumstance, and we are looking for her to be more competitive here and get much closer than she got in her last event. Look for number 9, Strong Mind, who has been competing with the classic horses all season, throughout the classic times. All the classic races, I think, I've seen Strong Mind, so he is back down to a little more suitable level, and look for Strong Mind to do himself proud. He's looking a little bit more better physically, so Strong Mind is gonna give you a better run. Last but not least, look for number 1, T Swizzle, coming off a pretty long break. She was a horse who has little ability to do something. She has seen good company like the Bowmore, the Fearless Mission, and so forth, and is left to the approach with T Swizzle here. You can look for him, look for her to be of good substance in your bet, win, lose, or draw. Thank you very much. This is how we're going to take it. As we are saying, our first 2 bankers were race number 4, horse number 8, Always Right, and race number 9, horse number 10, Commander Z. Those are the two bankers. The two individual first choices, as we make our recap, is race number 1, as I'm saying it in order now, horse number 5, Girlie the Butcher with Tanika Wolf for trainer Patrick Fong, and race number 5, horse number 1, Don Quessy for trainer Barrington Bernard with Clive Lynch. Our two bankers who we used to final the program, our two outsiders, have me excuse, this is a correction. I'm so in with bankers. I love my bankers. Look for number 2 in the outsider, race number 2, horse number 6. We are recapping Heroin as our outsider. And last but not least, race number 6, horse number 4, Alma Stilis. And that is where our selection stop for this program. We wish you all the best, and we always hope that you give the support, the likes, the subscribe, get people to come on board, and we must big up all of our fans in general, universally. And peace, we're out. Big up Miss Michelle Ebanks. Big up Kino. As you know, we have to big up Mr. Fender, regardless of his absence. Big up to myself, Oliver Buchanan, and Marvin Blake, one of our icon in this, on this platform, in this organization. Yes, big up yourselves. Thank you very much. Love to you all.